These two men are hard at work pounding white rice into a type of dough for mochi, a popular Japanese sweet. They first use two wooden mallets to pound the dough and make it softer. They have to keep the dough wet so that it doesn't stick to the wood. The next step involves hand movements. The man on the right slaps the dough at a rate of 3 slaps per second and uses a series of yells to coordinate their movements. This coordination is important so that his fingers are not hit with the wooden mallet. After the dough has been thoroughly worked, it is filled with atsuki bean paste and topped with kinako, a type of flour made from powdered soybeans. This is the world's first slow-drip green tea cafe. Sario is located in western Tokyo, and they prepare some of Japan's finest single-origin green tea using a unique new method. The tea is placed into this cone and then warm water is poured over it. After only a few seconds, the tea is then released into this pitcher and served to the guest. By creating a shorter steeping time, you are extracting less of the bitter components of the tea. This leaves the tea sweeter and smoother without a lingering astringency. The tea master also adds some toasted rice to the tea to give it an additional dimension. This combines beautifully with the green tea leaves to create a nice warm cereal flavor. This is actually a common low-caffeine tea in Japan called genmaicha, or toasted rice tea.
Nice, I get very soft and cutting from like shop and corner and corner. Very delicious. That's it.
Five facts about Japan that most Americans didn't know about. 1. When you eat their food, please, for the love of God, don't stick your chopsticks in the food. Don't stick the fucking chopsticks in the food and just leave it there. No, you don't do that. Why? Because it just comes off very disrespectful. 2. No tips. The reasoning why is, when you are tipping a worker of some sort, that comes off disrespectful. They'll think you're trying to make them come off as poor, and you an asshole. But there's a way around that. If you really want to tip a person, what you want to do is put the money inside of an envelope, then properly hand it to the worker. Fact number 3. For any foreigners that wants to visit Japan, don't ever carry a backpack on a train or on a bus. Why? Because when you have a backpack, you're swinging and shit, and they don't like that. That's why we don't have backpacks in Japan. Fact number 4. Pointing your nose when you think somebody's talking to you. Fact number 5. No eating on a bus unless you're offering, but still don't.
What to say when eating in Japan? いただきます。おいしい。おかわりください。ご飯おかわりください。結構です。お腹いっぱい。ごちそうさまでした。What to say when you leave or come home in Japan? When you leave the house, you say, 行ってきます. People remaining inside reply by saying, 行ってらっしゃい. When you come back, you say, ただいま. People inside reply by saying, おかえりなさい. When visiting someone's house, you say, お邪魔します. When you leave the house, you say, お邪魔しました.
Small like this onigiri is chisai. Hot like my coffee is atsui. But if you add ice, it's tsumetai. Delicious like my lunch is oishii. Fast like the train is hayai. Easy like my Japanese lessons is kantan.
So if you want to know fun facts about Japanese vending machines, the red lettering is going to indicate that the drinks are going to come out hot, and the blue lettering is indicating that they're going to come out cold. So you see all these coffees on the bottom are going to be hot, and then there's actually some coffees that are going to come out cold. So they even have hot chocolates in certain ones. And that is your fun Japanese fact of the day.
This is about disappointment. Oh, disappointment!
No!
Disappoint.
Oh!
Disappointed. If it